What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Gardening with Barchuckin. Noticing a bunch of worms in the lid again, but that's okay. I got today's feeding on the mind, and today's feeding will be the 43rd. Got a little worm activity up here, which is good. I believe it was just pulp that I fed the juiced. You can see I added some fresh bedding. I guess that's just that little bit as the pulp. So that's great. They went through that very nicely. Going to go ahead and just fluff the bin. I personally like fluffing it. It gives me a chance to see how the bin's looking. And if there's any heavy compacted areas, I can loosen that up. First feeding when I started moving was over here. Then I just did here. So now I guess I'll do the spot closest to the camera. Add them some fresh bedding. I have a banana peel that's open that has a little piece of banana in there. And then a nice big handful of the food that's been juiced. I like to add ground up eggshell for grit. Also helps to add a little calcium and has the benefit of helping to balance out the pH if the foods are too acidic. Then I like to add a little worm chow. This gives the worms something to eat now, and then as the food scraps continue to break down by the microbes and the bin bacteria, then the worms can go after that feeding zone. This is not a necessity. I just do it because I did have expired flour and cornmeal. I like to go ahead and put a marker so now I know where the feeding is. And today was a super fast feeding. I do have some pumpkin that I'll show you right here. A friend from bowling went ahead and gave me a few pumpkins. So I will get a chance to chop them up and add them to the freezer. So for the next feeding, I can go ahead and add that to the bin. Well, like I said, this is the 43rd feeding. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop them down in the comments. Thanks for coming along, checking out the feeding. Everybody have a great day.